Hi guys, welcome to my first ever video on my blog, or if you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, welcome. If you don't know me, I am a fashion and lifestyle blogger. If you want to go and check that out, it's going to be linked in the description below. Let's get on with the series, okay? So this video is called Switch Stitch. That's basically me taking an article of clothing from my wardrobe or just anything that I get my hands on. We'll go and switch it to something new. And afterwards, you guys in the comments will go and say if it's a good switch or a bad switch. So the article of clothing I'm going to be working on today is this t-shirt. So this t-shirt used to have like a pocket on it, so I took that out and then I actually cropped it. So I kind of did some work on it already beforehand, but overall I want to turn it into something new because I am very tired of just cropping t-shirts. So I have a reference photo from Pinterest right here, and so basically I have this idea of having like a square neckline and having some ruffles on it. And a disclaimer, I am not a professional at sewing. I just have the materials that I have and I'm going to try to turn it into that. Sorry for the bad setup because I'm still new at this, so please bear with me. Okay, let's get on to the video. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my fabric scissors to cut like, I think just cut like this because I don't want it to go off my shoulders. I'm going to go and cut, bam. Oh, and also I'm going to like cut half of it and then like fold it so then I could cut it symmetrical, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is what I did after I cut the neckline. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this probably like 3 more stripes so I can make it a little bit shorter. And then what I'm going to do is that I really want to turn these sleeves into like scrunched sleeves. I have a way of doing that, like a few ways actually. So a few ways I could do it is like folding it and then make this into like a string and then seep it. So okay, it's really hard to explain, but I'll show it to you later. But okay, hi, here's just like a really weird angle. So this is the neckline right here, and I'm going to use I have this like little container that I put all my stuff in. I'm going to use these pins to help me set the fabric in place when I sew. So I'm going to go and do that. I finished pinning everything down, so now I'm going to go and sew as close to the edge as possible so then it won't roll over and then you can see it. Okay, so I have my petal ready. I'm going to be doing number 2, this stitch. Maybe it's just a running stitch, and be sure to do a back stitch to lock everything in place. Okay, so I'm doing this and I was looking at the thread and I'm like, it looks so vibrant, like you can really see it from the front. So I'm debating whether I should just like keep going or should I just turn it into black thread. This looks like neon blue on this. I'm going to change it to black. I'm thinking that this might be a little too big on my shoulders, so I'm debating whether I should do a running stitch and just like pull it and see what happens. So I might do that and test it out. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I scrunched it up. So I'm just going to lock it in by knotting this and then sewing. I'm going to sew this so it stays like that. So I did a really bad job of like trying to do that. Yeah, this is what we have. Just like a little bit of ruffle. You can see a lot of like stitching, which is not as good, but you know, hey, it's an experiment anyway, so the work to be done. But yeah, I'm going to turn this back inside out. This is what the shirt looks like inside out. I'm going to go and cut this, and then I'm going to fold it like that, not fold it like this, and then hem it, but then I'm going to leave an opening so that I could go and make like string with extra fabric, and then feed it through the hole that we made, and then I'm going to scrunch it together so it's going to be like tight here. Yeah. Okay, so here's the sleeve after I'm done sewing it. I just hemmed it, and then I have this little hole here so that I can go and feed string through and around, and then I'm going to pull it so then it'll be all scrunched up. So now I'm going to go and do this on the other side of the sleeve, and then I'm going to go and teach you how to make the string. The extra piece, I'm going to go and cut this straight down. Okay, excuse the sunglasses. I am just wearing them because I am. I'm going to cut this like a sliver. I'm probably half an inch, I guess. I'll show you after I'm done. So I'm just going to go and cut the bottom here first, and then I'm going to cut straight. So starting on one side first. I know, just so you know, this is not a tutorial, because if it was, I'd probably be really bad at it. Okay, so I'm going to cut. This doesn't have to be straight or perfect because you don't have to show this to people. Okay, this is a pretty good length, so here's my sliver. I'm going to cut this in half. Cut it at where the seam is because you don't want the seam as much. Okay, after you get your sliver, you are going to go and fold it in half, sew down, put good sides together. It doesn't really matter actually, but you know, just to make it out of habit. Okay, after I finish with the strips, I'm going to get a little a safety pin, and then I'm going to get one side of like the circle and then pin it so it's like this, and then I'm going to turn it around and then go into the hole. I'm going to keep scrunching and then turn it inside out. That's basically how you do it. But I'm going to actually cut some of the excess off so it's easier to slip through. Okay, so after I finished with both of them, to get your top, and then you see your sleeve right here, and then basically you find your opening that you did not sew closed. It's right here, and then I'm going to put my safety pin inside of it and just feed it through and then until the other side. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've done the sleeves. It's very like scrunched on both sides, so I'm really happy with that. I'm debating whether if I should do this thing on the bottom, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to go and hem it because we cut the bottom to make it look nicer. So I'm going to hem it, and then we should be done. Okay guys, thanks for watching to the very end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this. It was very fun to make. Overall, remember to comment down below if it was a good switch or a bad switch. And if you want to check what I do, I have my Instagram down below and my blog down below. So if you want, you could subscribe, like this video so I know that you are enjoying this. And yeah, thanks for watching.